Brandon Eisler, a candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology, will present the student address on behalf of the class of 2019.
We made it. DePaul, class of 2019, we made it. Standing resolute through the times that tried men's souls. We made the grade, even when we got that one exam back. You know the one. The exam that made us consider dropping out, burning our backpacks, and living more fulfilling lives as SoundCloud rappers. We passed anyway, showing courage in the face of academic adversity. We made D2L posts at 11:59 p.m. We sprinted out of McGowan when we forgot our pre-labs at home. We locked ourselves in practice rooms for hours and broke legs at every concert. We passed up parties so we could pass general chemistry. Or not. We pestered professors in office hours and over email for extra credit and extensions. Sometimes, we even deserved them. But we weren't content with just a passing grade, with lab notebooks and octavos. We asked ourselves, as Madame de Gandhi asked St. Vincent, what must be done? We took what we learned in our classes out into the city, our campus, and we answered such a monumental question the only way we knew how, with action. Community organizers took us under their wing, leading by example, teaching us how to affect social change. We stood on the shoulders of giants and published cutting-edge research. We volunteered our time to the less fortunate, and we learned what a privilege, what an honor it is to give to those who have nothing. These experiences defined our curricula. They nuanced our worldviews and refined our self-concepts. When I first came to DePaul, I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do or who I wanted to be. I couldn't even find the student center. 4 years have passed since I moved into University Hall, and I no longer lack purpose. I look at problems like the war on drugs, mass incarceration, and the opiate epidemic, and I no longer lack hope. More importantly, I no longer feel alone. I've met professors who have offered me tools to address these issues. I've met mentors who have given me the opportunity to use these tools. And I've made friends who've stood alongside me. Friends who believe, as I believe, in a brighter future. I see those friends here tonight as I look across the audience. After today, I'll be honored to call you my colleagues. I hope the feeling's mutual. So many of you have had an immeasurably positive effect on my life. You refused to give up on me when I had already given up on myself. So many of you worked your fingers to the bone, not for yourselves, but for each other. Lab partners carried us so we could pass. Parents supported us so we could eat. And professors granted us mercy to make up for the ones who didn't. We earned our degrees the way St. Vincent intended us to, with camaraderie. That kind of community, the resilience of our social network, is worth more to me than I am articulate enough to describe in words. I would love to acknowledge each and every one of you, to acknowledge all of the things you've done for me. However, such a detailed description would be redundant. Many of the experiences I have shared with all of you tonight are likely similar to your own. So, instead, I ask you to acknowledge each other, your fellow scholars and humanitarians. Shake hands, like high five, we made it. But whether we made it in the arts or in the sciences, ultimately, our education was Vincentian. What does that mean exactly? It means we learned as a community. It means we learned experientially. It means that everything we learned was related back to that one central question: what must be done? A Vincentian education is a great privilege and an equally great responsibility. As Vincentian scholars, it is now our privilege to help build a brighter future. It is now our responsibility to figure out how. Wherever we go, Whatever we do, and whoever we become, is now our responsibility and privilege to work towards social justice. It falls to us, as it fell to our predecessors, to ask that one central question: what must be done? The mantle is passed. The Vincentian mission is now our own. DePaul, class of 2019, thank you. And congratulations.